here she comes. Hey, there he goes. Ooh, very smooth.
It's slow, but it goes. Oh wait, get some landscape recording. Coming at you.
What? Pretty maneuverable, if I do say so myself.
There we go. Okay, the StuG is driving, so it took a few solutions to get it to work. So stay tuned and watch this episode to see how I solved it. Okay, here are my gears, 10 tooth to 22 tooth. And I've got the modification mocked up in cardboard. So I have to just make that box for this, these two flange bearings and sprocket to go inside that box there. And then this axle shaft will go out to drive the rear drive wheels. And it will go in right here, like that. Well, this is the axle shaft I bought with a keyway cut into it. And then this is the tube that was pressed into the rear wheels. So it's not quite the same diameter. This is about a 1/16 of an inch gap all the way around. So I got this piece of tubing and I had to tap it on with a hammer a little bit, but then you can see I got a perfect fit there. And then I'll press the wheels onto this tube. And then I got this hub with that catches the key. And then I'll put some holes to screw this hub onto the wheels to transfer the torque to the wheels. Well, here's my first gearbox. It's kind of interesting thing to make it fit. I had to overlap this pillow block with the motor. Yeah, there's those two holes are countersunk. So those are the two covered holes for the motor mount. And then for the pillow block, I welded these two studs in. And they're flush on the back. Ground that flush. Okay, here's the gearbox all assembled. I don't have a keyway in the slot there yet, so it's not really transferring torque, but I still got my full range of motion. You can see how still will pivot. And I was able to keep this column for the spring mount the same. And the motor just barely clears that tube across the bottom there. And yeah, there we go. I gotta put a key in those two shafts to transfer the power. Everything's ready to put together. Got this painted, since this hopefully is the last time I take this apart. One of my viewers, Ferret of Doom, gave me the idea to solve the spinning of the wheels. And so shout out to you, thanks for the tip. I took an inner tube, a bicycle inner tube, and cut it and glued it on here, and it is super grippy. I think that's gonna work, but we'll try it out. See, here's the seam I cut at a 45-degree angle, so it's less likely to catch something and get peeled back, but that feels really grippy. I'm pretty optimistic about that. Got everything installed. So there's the right side. Still has a slightly reduced range of motion, but pretty good. And now I just got to put the tracks on and take it for a test drive. Well, it turns and it does go in reverse, but as you heard, there's a popping sound. And what I figured out that is these guide teeth are hitting the outer edge of the wheel and then popping in between. So I think what I got to do is I need to align it. It's a little bit too close to the hull. It needs to come out about 1/4 inch. That's no big deal. But then maybe I need to cut a little bit of a taper on the inside surface of these wheels so that it doesn't catch the top edge of that track guide. Well, this one's before. There you go. Cut a 10-degree slope on the inner sides of the tire. So let's see if that solves it. Forward. Well, that was disappointing that didn't work with the extra gear reduction. So the next step would be even more reduction, or I got another idea. I'm gonna try putting most of the weight on these two wheels in the middle by making this bracket longer. That's gonna make the spring have more leverage on the tire, and put all the weight on these two wheels, and then the front two and the back two won't have a whole lot of weight on them, so they should drag sideways across the ground a little easier that way, and it'll just pivot about the center here. Give that a try. Okay, so now this one is 1.5 inches longer, and this one is 1.5 inches longer, so that doubles the amount of weight supported by these two center wheels. Yes! Still getting that left rear wheel is catching that. You know what the right side doesn't do it. Okay, so I'm not sure how my measurements got off, but I got the idea to use a 2x2 to make sure my wheels are aligned. So now that one looks good. This side's good, so we should be good to go. Okay, I think I got it. So stopping, turning, it's slow, but it's turning. Okay, still a little bit of popping on the left side track, so I got a few more adjustments to make, but overall, it's running pretty good. I'm confident it's gonna work from this point. So next steps are, I've got a camera in here, but I'll run a video I'll make a video to show how I'm gonna see while I'm driving with the roof closed and being fully inside. And then I'll have another episode on the gun. So thanks for watching, and stay tuned for those upcoming episodes.